In this section, we will learn how to find derivative of a function. Suppose that we know this formula before. Limit f of x plus h minus f of x over h as h approaches 0. We used this formula to find the slope of a curve, which is slope of its tangent at a point, and rate of change, instantaneous velocity. Many things we used this formula to find before. So we are going to use the same formula to find derivative of a function. Consider the function f of x equal x squared minus 2x plus 1. If I want to find derivative of this function, usually we denote the derivative by f prime of x. This symbol refers to the derivative of the function, which means the rate of change of the function, instantaneous rate of change. So f prime of x equal limit f prime of x equal limit as h approaches 0 f of x plus h minus f of x over h. So we have to prepare our problem. First of all, I'm going to find f of x plus h. So f of x plus h equal, we plug in x plus h instead of each x in f of x. So f of x equal x squared. F of x plus h equals what? X plus h squared. Minus 2x. Instead of it, we write minus 2x plus h. Plus 1. We put plus 1. So this formula of f of x plus h is very similar to f of x, but we substitute each x with x plus h. Don't forget that we have to expand this expression. So it will be x plus h all square, perfect square. So we square the first plus 2 times first times second, 2 times x times h, 2xh plus the second square, which is h square. Now these three terms instead of the first part. What about minus 2 into x plus h? It will be minus 2x minus 2h and finally plus 1. Everything here is f of x plus h. Let's substitute in our formula again. In this case, f prime of x equal limit as h approaches 0. We copied everything up. X squared plus 2xh plus h squared minus 2x minus 2h plus 1. This is f of x plus h. Minus, I want to put f of x here. What is the value of f of x? It is x squared minus 2x plus 1. Don't forget you have to put this bracket, otherwise you have to distribute the minus sign. Over h. Remember what we said before? Every element in this bracket will be cancelled with an element before it. So this one, actually it is not 1. It is minus 1 because of this minus. So this one will be cancelled with this one, because one is positive, the other is negative. Minus 2x will be cancelled with minus 2x because this is not minus, it's a plus because of this negative sign. X squared, which is actually minus x squared, will be cancelled with this x squared. So what is left in our problem? Only elements which have h are here, others disappear. So we come to this result. F prime of x equal limit as h approaches 0 2xh plus h squared minus 2h over h. Do you remember what the next step? To find the limit, we should do something. Direct substitution will not help. It will give us 0 0. So in this case, I'm going to take h as common factor. H bracket 2x plus h minus 2 all over h. Do you remember that this h will be cancelled with that one? It remains only to substitute. So f prime of x equal. What is this limit as h approaches 0? It is 2x plus 0 minus 2, which is just 2x minus 2. This is the final result. Again, let's revise what we did. Limit as h approaches 0, f of x plus h minus f of x over h. We didn't use a instead of x here because we are talking about general situation. F of x is x squared minus 2x plus 1. This is our example. How can I find the f prime? To find the f prime, I have to substitute in the form. So before we do this, we prepare our problem. I calculated f of x plus h. And I put it in the formula, minus, and I put f of x again. Every element in f of x will disappear with another one of f of x plus h. And we have only some elements containing h in each one of them. So we take h common factor, simplify it with the h in the denominator, and then write what is left with limit as h approaches 0, it was only 2x minus 2. I hope you understand it. Thank you and goodbye.